This is literally the formula to getting through a tough time in relationships. Because you start to look at your partner. Like a lot of times we dislike our ex, male or female, or the person we co-parenting with, or certain family members, because we took what we went through with them and we made them a representation of that. So now when I look at you, I see the fight we had, or the argument, or the money that got fucked up, or the years that got wasted. You are that. And this is why you're getting handled this way. This is why I can't co-parent with you, problem solve, do business with you, come to a family reunion without cussing somebody out. I can't do it because I have you labeled as something that you're not. And it's not practical. It's not realistic. Because everybody needs work. Everybody has ways that aren't favorable. Everybody has things that they could get better at. Everybody has perspectives that they can be more open-minded to. A lot of us have a narrow-minded view of how the world works. And this is why there's a lot of shit we need to work on and a lot of stuff not working in our favor. Anybody else want to share what brought them to this particular Zoom?
Hi, love, I'll go.
Go for it. And then the person right after her that said I would like to share.
Go ahead. Hi, how you doing, love?
I'm good.
I'm sorry that it seems like I've been sleeping on you. Congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday. I have not been sleeping on you. I have been cleaning up my life. You know, you say take the broom and sweep around, sweep it till you sweep that concrete.
Yes.
That's what I have been doing. So I've got the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read it, did everything. So now I'm starting to put it in perspective, right? So I got into real estate. But I think my mindset is holding me back, being that I'm discouraging myself that I can't do it, being that it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not coming, like I see everybody cashing these checks, but I want cash mines too, but it's not coming like how I want it to come. So I tried, I think this whole week was all off of me. So I said, well, let me just go back to be conditioned and get a 9 to 5. So my husband was like, no, you can't get a 9 to 5, being that you have to take care of your son. I can, take care of the house, which he has been doing. And I know you told me that you have to be creative. So I started being creative of how I'm going to make money without me going to get a 9 to 5. So I tried the 9 to 5 and bombed the interview. Like I just blew the whole interview, being that I didn't get to the interview on time. Put it like that. So that being said, I said, okay, so I don't think the 9 to 5 is for me. So let me go where I spend the money at for wholesaling. Let me go back to that and see if I can get this to work for me. So I listening to everybody, and I'm like, yes, I think it's my mindset that's throwing me off on everything that I want to do. So I can't see any change, being that my own self is holding me back.
Let me cut you off on purpose, and I'm gonna tell you something that I told the guys in my previous Zoom, right? And this is just on the concept of how we overlook where we're at, right? When you get in, you graduate from 2nd grade to 3rd grade, right? You're on a new level. This is something to celebrate. I got out of 2nd grade. I'm now a 3rd grader. But guess what? In order to get to 4th grade, the next level, you got to be honest that, hey, somebody has to teach me the stuff that a 3rd grader is supposed to know. I just got here, right? I just got to this level. Come, someone, I need the information on what the fuck y'all be doing in 3rd grade, how y'all operate. Once I get that information, I can now graduate from 3rd grade to 4th grade. I get in 4th grade, I got to look around for the 4th graders and the teachers that are going to teach us what we need to know in order to operate in 4th grade to make it to the next level. So now in life, transfer this analogy over, right? You're in a marriage, y'all had a kid, your husband told you he does not want you going and working a 9 to 5. He wants you home. So I told you, make it work at home. So now you're on this new level where I'm trying to do real estate and be an entrepreneur. You need to wake up every day like that 3rd grader that just got to 3rd grade. Hey, what y'all know about real estate? I just got here. I need someone to tell me how the fuck to maintain this level. I need to be honest that I don't know much about being a 3rd grader, somebody in real estate, a realtor, somebody investing in properties. I need information. So every day I'm on YouTube, I'm online, Instagram, Facebook, and I am basically telling people, tell me stuff. Educate me. Let me know your experiences. You see where I'm going with this? A lot of times we're not honest with ourselves that what we're missing is just the open mind to say, I just got to this season I'm in, and I need to connect with people that been in this season to learn how to thrive. It's not just going to click. I graduated 3rd grade. I'm not just going to know how to graduate 3rd grade to 4th. I need a teacher. I need somebody with some experience doing what I'm trying to do to help me get to that next level.
Got you. So I need to pay for, I was telling my husband that I need to pay for a mentor. I need that mentor.
Not just that, but not that is part of it, but not just that. Getting up and utilizing the internet and the world around you to gain more information. Do you know that there is somebody that has been exactly where you at?
Yes. Yes.
And by you connecting and getting the solutions and the different ways that they work through what was going on, it could help you work through it faster instead of sitting there playing with your own thoughts on how you might be able to get it right.
I got you. Basically, you said everything that my husband has been yelling at me for the past 2 weeks. I'm so serious. You said everything that my husband has been yelling at me for the past 2 weeks. You gotta ask people questions.
Yes.
Don't be scared to ask people questions.
And it's not, listen, it's not, I'm gonna tell you something, it's not just you. People in general, we do this all the time. We reach a new level and we know we just got to this level. We know we just got our feet under us in the 3rd grade. And yet we will not just be honest that, hey, I need to go get around some people that have been in this particular season, area, space for a minute and have it down pat. Everybody want to act like they got it figured out. Everybody want to act like they already know what to do and how to do it. Everybody want to think they can run and look up 2 things and now they have a bachelor's degree in this particular field in life that they just got to. And it does not work like that. Nobody want to go through the clinicals. Nobody want to actually put in the work. Get in the uncomfortable space where you have to ask somebody who has more going on than you humbly for some fucking advice. Everybody want to act like at all times they've always been a boss. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but this is the mentality we get as we're exerting ourselves into new things. You get in it and you start to lie to yourself about how much you know. You ever seen somebody come into some money and all of a sudden they act like they know business? Like you just got this money. You hit a scratch off or got in a car accident, act like your back hurt and got $50,000. And now you acting like you know about entrepreneurship like you just been doing. You just quit at Wendy's. Literally. And because you got your tax return, you all of a sudden smarter. More money does not make you smarter. And this is what's happening in the world nowadays because people are respecting money over the actual process, over knowledge, over stability, over experience. It's just if you can make it look like you did this, then people are buying into the idea that you did this, even though the stuff you're saying don't even match up. We got to put more value on the idea of let me get some solid information on what I'm trying to do. Let me get some experience under my belt. Let me be honest about what I don't know. Let me fill my social circle with people that are operating in the space I want to operate in as far as the career or the relationship status. It's important that we honest with ourselves about this. I'm glad you shared that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The same even goes for I talk to a lot of men and women, they want to be married, you know. And you got to ask yourself, what do you know about marriage? Who do you know that's a positive example of a married couple or even positive about relationships? I was on a one-on-one earlier and I was explaining to the person I was doing a one-on-one with that a lot of times we don't realize, you know, and this goes back to the concept of therapy. The reason why they always take you back to childhood is because whatever was conditioned in you about relationships or money, it molds your way of thinking. So just think about this. And I explained this to her. You growing up and all you heard your mom talk about was how she did not have. And it can affect you in multiple ways. But the concept is, I ain't got the money for that. I just paid bills. Girl, you know we can't afford that. Y'all sit down. I did the best I could. Y'all so ungrateful. This is what I could afford. Girl, you better go in there and eat. And you hear this year after year. This is your view on money. Literally, this is what you're getting. This is the data you're getting from your parent about finances. I ain't spending all my money on that. You better put some money up. And it literally gives you this icky feeling about money. It becomes a chore. It becomes like my view towards money is negative, stern, and unpleasant. Because this is all I've heard. Same for relationships. You grow up listening to your dad or your uncles talking about how women ain't this or that, or your mom about how men ain't this or that. You will enter into a teenage stage with a certain viewpoint. And even as you like boys or as you like girls, there will be a certain expectation you have based on what people conditioned you through telling you with their ways that relationships are. And the problem is this stays in your subconscious. It's not on the front of your mind as you're dating and dealing with people, what your mama was saying. It's in your subconscious. So it comes out in your behavior when you don't even try to.
I will say this to you. Like I told Love earlier, I wanted to start my own business. So the SBA provides free mentors. Go to SCORE, that's SCORE.org, and sign up to get a mentor. They help you with mentors. They help you with writing a business plan. They help you with getting SBA.
A lot of y'all, I'm finna have her say this again, because some of y'all just sitting here looking at the camera. A lot of y'all need to write this down, and I'm just going to be blunt. You know your mama don't know shit about no entrepreneurship. Your daddy probably ain't been around. If he is, he don't either. They know about working 9 to 5. You don't got no group of friends that's sitting up talking about entrepreneurship and being an accountability partner and helping stay. I'm just being blunt, because some of y'all need a reality check upside y'all head. Take down the website. Go on there. Like, take advantage of the idea of a free service that you know you need. Humble yourself in this aspect for the sake of building yourself up. So go ahead and give that website again.
That's SCORE, SCORE.org. Also go to your Secretary of State in whatever state you're in. Urban Development Help Entrepreneurs. And if you file the LLC, if you go to your Secretary of State and register your business as a female minority-owned business, it open you up for special grants. It open you up for special programs, especially in real estate. If you're into community development, it will put you on the forefront to get those contracts and those options. And my advice to you right now, because real estate is one of the areas I'm looking at, every county is getting ready to release their list for houses being sold for taxes. So it's 2 ways you can look at that. If you go and bid on a house, well, they released the list 2 weeks before, so you could do a title search. They have title search companies. If you bid on a property, they give them a year to keep the property. But here's the thing. If somebody come back and pay their taxes, you get 20% interest on your money you invested. So you just basically had a 20% interest savings account, or you get the property, which is valued way.
What was the name of that thing that?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Or you get the property that is valued way more than what you invested. It's so many things out there. I'm
finna stop you right here on purpose. Has anybody thought to write her in the chat and ask for her contact information? Has anybody asked you for your contact information yet?
No.
I want to know why. From anybody. Why haven't y'all?
But ladies, what she's saying, everything that she's stating to you all is true. And to go a step further, because this is my industry, I'm in trucking, government contracts, everything. 8A, when you look, you have to go through the SBA to add to exactly what she's saying. They give you an average of $8.2 million a year when you're in different industries. And when you're Black and a woman, or Latino and a woman, you're double minority. Or Asian. You're double minority. You're minority because you're a woman, and when you're Black or in the very low percentile of a particular ethnicity or race, you're in now you're in double status to where they have to open the gate for you twice, right? So not only that, for those of you all who are trying to get into what she's talking about, focus on contracts. Just look and read, call and ask questions, be assertive, put in the work, do the research. This is a multi-million-dollar industry. What
Yes,
she's
it
telling
is.
you all, I do it every day. I spend 17, 18 hours in this office. She's telling you the truth.
Okay, I need your contact.
This is why the Zoom chat is so good, because as y'all hear these people talking, ask them for their information in the Zoom chat. Just type in the chat, hey, what's your information? Have them put it in the Zoom chat. I want to say this to just the specifics that the two young ladies that spoke up were sharing with y'all. You need to invest time in yourself daily, as far as self-education and self-motivation. And you don't get that from watching celebrities on Instagram.